I've always felt like my calling was working to help affect social change and to work with low-income people of color. When I moved into the ghetto, it was like being an immigrant. This is my story. My family was here for generations, and for 50 years we lived in Monterey in a fishing village, my great-grandparents, and they had a good livelihood. But then a mysterious fire broke out and the Chinese fishing village was destroyed. And they actually bulldozed or pushed the entire Chinese fishing village in the ocean in the early 1900s. And so they actually just wanted to evict the Chinese from this community. And crowds looted and cheered when they saw the fishing village destroyed. And so my family had been in the United States for 50 years and they saw their home wiped out, right? And then they had to move to San Francisco, Chinatown. And my family, my father and my mother, they both grew up pretty poor in Chinatown. But my parents worked hard, and they had more opportunities that opened up after the Civil Rights Act and through the GI Bill, which is America's largest affirmative action effort. We were able to buy a home and to hit middle-class status. And so my generation, we're pretty successful. All my siblings have gotten graduate degrees. I went to Stanford, I got my PhD, and I could have easily done what a lot of my college roommates did, which is go work in Silicon Valley and make lots of money and be comfortable and be secure in the world sense. So I identify a lot with Paul, who felt like, you know, he's the Jew of Jews, and he had a lot of status and a lot of power in his background. But he counted it all loss because he wanted to know Christ. And not know Christ, not only the power of his resurrections, but also the fellowship of his sufferings. And that's what I come back to a lot of times is, I want to know the power of Christ. I want to see Christ redeem this place. I want to see Christ help a kid who gets abused. I want to see Christ help a woman whose pimp has so much power over her, and to free her from the power of her pimp. But I also want to understand Christ's sufferings, because I think the more I understand and have fellowship with Christ's sufferings, the more I understand his love. That Christ loves us so much that he's willing to come into our sufferings and to be crucified for us. That's understanding his love. So that's what I come back to. I think I could have, and I think I feel entitled to what the world has to offer. From my background, I feel like I deserve a lot of things. But I don't really. And what's better for me is to actually give all that the world has to offer and to give it up and instead follow Jesus. And if I could understand and know Jesus, if I could understand how much he suffered and how much he loved me and how much power he has for me, then I think I've gained my soul. As someone begins to explore these issues and have them affect them emotionally or affect their sense of who they are or their relationship with God, I would say embrace that awkwardness. Understand that confusion, because that's how millions of immigrants feel in the United States, right? They come here and they're facing a brand new situation, brand new social interactions, brand new languages, where their sense of identity is also shaken, their sense of faith is also shaken. And so as you embrace this liminal state, you embrace more our status as Christians, not belonging to this world, not being of this world.